All right, I'm Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. I'm Shorty's Underground Ribs. I'm Shorty the caterer. I've been in business since 1997 on Falls Road. I cater for 85% of the richest people in the state. And I wanted to make a movie and a documentary about mass incarceration in the prison industry. I work for the FOP. I work for Governor Ehrlich. I work for Bart Mitchell. I work for David Irwin. I work for Kathleen Hughes. I work for George Paterakis. I work for Peter Angelos. I work for WBAL. I work for WJZ. I work for CBS. I work for Mayor Pugh. I work for Mayor Smoke. I work for Governor Hogan. I work for 85% of the richest people in the state, and I'm a caterer. I've been in your houses. I've been in your places of business. I work for the pharmaceutical companies. And I was making a movie and a documentary about the war on drugs. It was about the 13th Amendment and the war on drugs, and I was showing politicians get paid to lock up black Baltimore. I was showing it before you came out with the 13th Amendment, before you came out with dreads, before you came out with the 13th Amendment, before you came out with the new face of old Jim Crow. I was doing this since 2006. I started this in 1986. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, N62528. I turned in guns and drugs to the police to end the war on drugs. You want to stop the violence? You want to end the violence? End the war on drugs. When y'all had prohibition, y'all ended prohibition because y'all was killing white people. You ended prohibition because it was mass incarceration and you were breaking up the white families. You know what I'm saying? So you ended the war on prohibition and you gave alcohol a pass. Well, you need to give the war on drugs a pass because you're breaking up the black families. You're incarcerating our communities and you getting paid to do it. Now, I'm banned on Facebook for doing this. Y'all say my post is spam. It's not spam. I work for these people. These are my clients. You feel me? These are my clients. I'm banned on Facebook so much you might think that I'm really a terrorist. You got my post banned because I be exposing you for who you are and what you do. You feel me? So I use social media for social justice ills and social justice issues. You feel me? These toilets are props for movies. The movie is called Letters to Zion. That's all the toilet is, a prop for a movie. This toilet was in front of the Baltimore City School for almost a month, and on the side of it was a shoe shine box, and it had the politicians' names and addresses and bills on it. All right, I was asbestos and lead removal. I did work in the schools from 1991 to 1994, and I blew the whistle on the corruption in the schools and the misspending of funds and the allocation of money that y'all spent. I blew the whistle on you. You can look at it. I'm on court record. GSA versus TNP Engineering. I was working in Pittsburgh as a project manager, and I did the asbestos and lead there. So y'all use black people when you want to use black people, because you had to use me to get the contract, the minority contract. You use the black man for the minority contract. You feel me? So like I said, the toilet ain't nothing but a prop for the movie. And they got a lot of business on that toilet. A lot of business about America. So this is what we do. And I'm using social media to get my message out. I use Twitter to get my message out. Because we're talking about mass incarceration in the prison industry and how you abuse your powers in office. You feel me? I was going after the courts and the courts' money. All right, and I was showing you that blacks have no rights. This is where it all started at, this case right here. All right, long before I got locked up. And that's Commissioner Belfield, because he had this information, turned it over to Belfield. Ed Norris had it, Commissioner Belfield had it, Commissioner Batts had it, Commissioner Davis had it, D'Souza had it, and Tuggle don't want to talk about it. T.J. Smith know about it, Siebert know about it, Donnie Moses know about it. Like I said, it was about the corruption in your courts and the police department. How you played it, the pay-to-play politics in Maryland ain't no different than Chicago. Gave you Operation Dominoes. All right, you feel me? Because it was letters designed. You have no integrity, no transparency, and no truth. All you do is lie. And like I said, you want to end this? Give us an audit. Because right now, all you're doing is using black faces to push this white agenda, white supremacy and mass incarceration. Like I said, my paperwork is legit. I've been fighting this since '86. You feel me? They go to questions that y'all don't ask at these forums, and I give them to the reporters. Because like I said, the media is accountable. There's no transparency. There's no accountability. I've been making this movie about Baltimore, and we're going to call it Baltimore Rewired. You feel me? Baltimore Rewired. I'm going to show the politics behind the corruption. I'm going to show you the war on drugs. We're going to call it Baltimore Rewired, and I ain't got to change no names on nobody. You feel me? No transparency and no integrity. We're going to show those case files, and we're going to show this, all right, where it started at. You feel me? Baltimore block, our statement. You feel me? I'm the founding member of the Baltimore block. And we're going to talk about your police department. We're going to talk about your politics. And y'all know me. Personally, y'all know me. I'm good in the community. I'm in the community everywhere. Shorty's handle. Where's Shorty? Where ain't Shorty? You feel me? I'm going to talk about it all. Because like I said, I do it at Starbucks. I use Starbucks to get it out. We're going to go to the History Channel. We're going to go to Jane Miller, and we're going to show you how long Jane Miller been knowing about this. Because like I said, this is a movie and a documentary. And I got my all ducks all lined up. You feel me? And this is how they lined up. We're talking about the 2010, 2012, 2014 elections. And I got it all documented. You feel me? I'm going to show you when Brian Frost was a state senator. And the laws that Brian Frost signed into law to incarcerate. You feel me? Like Senate Bill 122. You feel me? We're going to talk about Congressman Cummings and the role that he plays in it. Because like I said, the 13th Amendment, it don't work without government support from Senator Hardin. I told y'all I was making a documentary about mass incarceration. Told Hogan, see, it don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican, because mass incarceration is shared by both parties. It's the narrative life of Frederick Douglass, American slave. You reinvented slavery under the 13th Amendment, so I just broke you down. You feel me? I broke you down. I showed you the criminalization of poverty. And anything I say, go to the IRS. I want a federal and a state audit. We want to end this in court. We want to end this with the money, because I'm coming after your money. You feel me? Whoever got Kamenetz seat, they got to deal with this when they sitting in that seat. That's in Waukegan. I'm showing you the best of both worlds. You feel me? You got to see it, do it if you like it or not. Governor Hogan. Because I'm showing you that the toilet ain't nothing but a prop for a movie. The movie's called Letters Design. You feel me? The movie is Letters Design, period. Office of Promotions and Art. I use art and activism because I'm active in my community. The Baltimore Ravens know me. Al Redmer knows me. Judge Turnbull. Jerry Coleman from 92. You feel me? They know me. This is what I am in the community. Shorty, meat on fire. You feel me? This is what I am in the community. And that toilet ain't nothing but a prop, and it was evidence for a federal trial. It says right there, Facebook, Voices for the People. It says right there, Dwayne G. Davis, evidence. So Jane Miller, the Baltimore City Police Department, y'all knew this wasn't no bomb. Y'all know that this toilet was about you and your corruption. It was about locking up black people because our community is in crisis. You feel me? And all I did is told you to follow the money. Arts and promotion. I told you about this. O'Malley and the Mayor's Machine. Ceasefire, Lake County. You feel me? Arts and promotion. This toilet been around for a long time, and it's going to be around a lot longer because you made me famous for all the right reasons. It's called Baltimore Rewired. And it's going to show about Al Redmer, and it's going to show about Governor Hogan, and it's going to show you about the militarization of our police department. You feel me? And how you trying to do it in Baltimore County, denying Section 8, bringing ICE out to Baltimore County courts so you can lock up more immigrants to feed the prison industry under ALEC. So I'm going to show the relationship, or I'm going to ask the relationship if any of these politicians and what they got to do with it, because he got a lot to do with it. He got a lot to do with it. We're going to talk about mass incarceration and accessing the grand jury, because I asked to access the grand jury. I petitioned my government. I petitioned my government. You feel me? He said I can go to the grand jury. She said I can go to the grand jury. He don't want me in the grand jury. He definitely don't want me in the grand jury. Go to the grand jury, he can go to jail. If he can go to jail, you got a lot more politicians that can go to jail. And just so we know that I'm legit with this is the backside. This is Governor Hogan, so Governor Hogan can't say that he don't know about this. You go get the emails from Governor Hogan and see that my community service. These are the people that support me. You feel me? These are the people that support me. You feel me? That's Gary Tuggle. That's your police commissioner. You feel me? So they want me to tell this story. They want this movie to come out. These are the people that seen my movies. These are the people that seen what I've been doing in the community. This is the good in the hood. That toilet ain't nothing but evidence and an art piece. You feel me? Letters design. That's illegal to make a movie, man. Just like the 13th Amendment. Just like Rikers Island. Just like Khalif Browder's story. Dog, all I want to do is finish what I started. A movie exposing the corruption in your courts, exposing the relationships that you have with Alec in the prison industry, and why you get paid to lock black people up. I documented all this, so when I say your name, I don't have to worry about getting sued for slander or libelous statements. You can't sue me for slander or libelous statements. I gave you movie releases and I gave you permanent information. You was on film before I got locked up when I was making this movie. You came to my store when I was making this movie. The toilet is in my store when we was making this movie. The movie was about the politics and the politicians that get paid to lock up black Baltimore City and Baltimore County. It was in your courts. Judge Turnbull, Judge Previs, Judge Holland, Judge Bell, Frank Conway's office. You feel me? I'm gonna name your names because, like I said, it's a movie. In the event of my death, I don't want nobody to say that they could not see this. You feel me? When I name your name and call your name out there, I'm gonna put your name with your picture. You feel me? You talking about Rikers Island, the movie? We're gonna talk about Baltimore County, and we're gonna show you the black faces that lock us up. You feel me? I'm gonna show you Bobby Zirkin's crime bill. You feel me? I'm gonna show you your relationship with Alec. Your relationship with Alec and City Hall, because y'all get paid. City Hall get money, and the state delegates get money from Alec. The same way that you get it from the bail bondsmen, the same way that you get it from the insurance companies, Alec is part of that. And just like the 13th Amendment, you knew all that. You get paid to lock us up, and you part of that payment plan. You feel me? Don't hate the player, hate the game. I told you when I started this that I was gonna hang you out there like dirty laundry. I was gonna cook you up. I was gonna shit on you. I'm a man of my word. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And they're gonna pay attention to this because this is all true. This is all authentic. This is what it is. This is the true narrative. It's Frederick Douglass' 200th birthday. Well, this is my birthday gift to Frederick Douglass. He was a slave then and we a slave now, being black in America. The 13th Amendment. So just like I did Jane Miller, I'm gonna do anybody that has something to do with it. Tony Bridges, when I see you, if you was on Governor O'Malley's community liaison when Governor O'Malley was governor, Tony Bridges played a part in that too. Tony Bridges played a part in that too. All right? That's why he don't want to talk to me. That's why y'all banning me on Facebook, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna use social media just like they use social media for the Arab Spring, for the Arab uprising. I'm not gonna be loud. I'm not gonna be destructive. I'm just gonna put your business out there in dirty laundry. I'm gonna leave toilets out there and dare you to lock me up. Because if you lock me up, we gotta take this to court. I'm in a win-win situation. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damn that shorty. Yeah, damn you too. Wherever I see anybody, wherever I see you at, wherever I see you at, I can't see you, I can go piss on your grave. Mayor Pugh got full knowledge of this. Mayor Pugh been down in Annapolis, all that, all right? The city of Baltimore has a contract with ALEC to lock up people. The city of Baltimore, check out the city of Baltimore. Check the money out with the city of Baltimore. Look at the Greater Baltimore Committee, all right? I asked for an audit. Y'all gave the Sousa audit. Give me an audit. Y'all gave the Sousa audit. Give me an audit. Because the city of Baltimore has a contract. That's why you passed Senate Bill 122. That's why y'all in bed with Zirkin. That's why y'all did this. You know what I'm saying? It's the criminalization of poverty. You feel me? It's the criminalization of poverty. It's plain and simple. Who writes the laws? Who passes the laws? Who supports the laws? Because I'm against those laws. I'm showing you what white supremacy is, and I'm showing you the black faces that support it. Jim Crow don't work without black support. You feel me? Like I said, it ain't a Democrat, it ain't a Republican, because both of y'all are sharing the prison industry. Both of y'all are sharing the prison industry. The prison industry is America's cash cow. It's unchecked, unbalanced. You use pharmaceutical companies inside the prison industry, and you use the inmates as lab rats. You feel me? The commissary is done with Walmart. You can only buy from one supplier. You can only buy certain products. And so that's like, man, you get a lot of money. You got 2.6 million people locked up. If they spend $20 a week, how much money is you making? You got to buy toilet paper. You got to buy toothpaste. You got to buy socks. You got to buy drawers. You feel me? So mass incarceration, yes, it is a industry. In the state of Maryland, you make $500 million a year off of chairs, tables, office equipment. You make $500 million a year, and you don't get the inmates none of that money back. They don't even get 1%. They don't even get 1%. And then you send them out here into the world with no jobs, no education, and destined to go back to jail. You have no programs for them to come back. You know what I'm saying? You're eliminating them from housing. You know what I'm saying? You eliminate them from a lot of things. So address this now. Because like I said, the movie coming out. I'm getting ready to sue y'all. Y'all seen what I did to Jane Miller? I'm getting ready to do it to all of y'all. Anybody that's name on that list, anybody that's sitting in that seat, I'm getting ready to dig in y'all's ass. And I'm going to have a cup of coffee while I do it. Call the police. Call who you want. But dog, I'm going to finish what I started. Book and a movie. Movie got to come out. Like I said, this like Baltimore Rewired, except I ain't got to change nobody's name. This is not a fictional story. This is going to be a factual story about your war on drugs and how you incarcerate our black community. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we steal the cash crop. So like I said, you're going to see that toilet around town a lot today, just like you seen it yesterday. I'm potty training politicians and people paying attention.